Pat, I thought it would be good if we discussed together today. Another question that candidates should be asking is, how do I know if this is really the right position for me?
That's a real good question, and often it's very hard to get to that because you've got all these influencers pulling you in different directions, pushing you, prodding you. Influencers are people like your spouse, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, your pastor, your neighbor on the other side of the fence, who all think they know you better than anybody, and they tell you what role and what responsibilities you would fit into most. And so I always encourage you to take your time and step back from those influencers and do your own homework. A good way to do this is to read the book, What Color's Your Parachute, and use the workbook. It's the most successful career planning book ever, 10 million plus copies sold. And it really boils down to this. What are your skills, your aptitudes, and your attitudes? Where would you fit in most culturally, from a role and responsibility point of view, geographical point of view? What's going to turn you on and light you up so that when you go down the career path, you're more likely to be successful?
So it sounds like having a plan is much better than just winging it.
For sure.
And knowing who you are, what is exciting to you versus, what your spouse thinks might be exciting is probably the best way to go about it. One of the other things that I've spoken to you in the past about is really checking into the company using the tools that are available today.
Right.
You can look up on email, websites, you can go to LinkedIn, you can find out all different information.
Go check out blogs and all sorts of sources.
Absolutely. I mean, people write all the time, and it's right at our fingertips. So I think there's some additional information to be gleaned. And obviously, not everything we're going to read on the internet is true, but it can also give you a good baseline about a company. For comparing information. Another thing, too, is we always talk to our clients about making sure they're very well prepared to interview the candidates that we submit. And it's just as important that the candidates take the time to prepare their interviewing techniques and processes. One of the most important things we recommend is you go in with your own list of questions. A top 10 list of questions about the roles and responsibility, a top 10 list of questions about the culture of the company as a whole, but as well the microculture you're going to be working with. What's the hiring manager like and his management style? What are the peers like you're going to be interacting with? Having a good list of questions will help you have a balanced interview. So it sounds like the best way to find out whether or not a position is right for a candidate is for them to do their homework, to gather information and make an informed decision based on a plan they've already had mapped out.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Self-assessment, a list of good questions for the interview, good way to practice.
Excellent. Thanks.
If you've enjoyed this information and would like to receive access to our books, white papers, posters, and blogs pertaining to our executive search, career coaching, and leadership transformation services, please check out our toolbox at Ropella.com.